Abuja, Lagos, Ibadan, Kano, Sokoto, Port Harcourt, Benin, Enugu, and Calabar are just a few of the many big cities across the wide expanse of the Nigerian nation, each with its peculiar natural endowments, rich histories, and exciting peoples with different cultures. These cities are the melting pots of everything that is Nigerian. Burning splash of gold and rust, flung and scattered among 7 hills, like broken china in the sun. This poem by John Pepper Clark is a vivid imagery of Ibadan as a vast and ancient city. A city founded on 7 hills, picturesque in its allure and natural setting. Ibadan came into existence when, towards the end of the 18th century, bands of renegades, adventurists and stragglers began settling in the area because of the attractions of its forest and plains and its natural fortification against warfare and aggression. The present-day location of Ibadan is not the city's original site. As the community of settlers increased in number, Ibadan also spread in area beyond its original site.
Where we are now, that has spread so far, is the 3rd settlement. The first one was founded by Lagelu at Awoton village in Elele area of Ibadan. The 2nd settlement was near the first one, also around Elele in the northern part of the Polytechnic Ibadan. The 3rd one, which grew and continues to grow, was established at Basharun Oliole's area, and it has continued to spread.
Ibadan city is surrounded by other ancient cities that have great traditional histories, such as Ile-Ife, believed to be the cradle of creation and civilization, and Osogbo, with the popular Osun River and its groves. The traditional ruler of Ibadan is the Olubadan, that is the Lord of Ibadan land. Since the founding of the city to date, almost 40 powerful Olubadan have reigned.
By the grace of God Almighty, the 39th Olubadan is on seat. Kabisi Alayeluwa, Oba Dr. Yunusa Bankole Oladoja Ogundipe, JP CFR Arapasawu the First.
Ibadan city was the seat of government of the western region of Nigeria, and today the capital city of Oyo State. It is located in the southwest of Nigeria with a population of over 2 million people. The city is reputed to be the largest in Black Africa and the economic and political nerve center of the Yoruba nation. The inhabitants of Ibadan are a homogeneous mix of the Yoruba tribe. The main language is Yoruba. However, the language has some variants spoken here and there. The languages of commerce in the city circles are English and Yoruba, while Pidgin English is widely used by settlers like Hausa and Igbos for easy communication. Ibadan had color, and colorful people had dominated its history. The city was the stage for the epic political dramas of the 60s, stage that dramatized the times and lives of imperial political bigwigs like Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Chief Ladoke Akintola, and the great Adegoke Adelabu. Ibadan is familiar with people from all walks of life and cultures beyond Nigeria and Africa. The city is home to a large number of traders who specialize in the merchandise of clothing materials, industrial goods, consumable goods, and food items. Trading and industry have contributed immensely to the growth of the city. Commercial activities are carried out in about 11 traditional markets and large departmental stores that are found at Dugbe, Gbagi, Bodija, and Agbo areas of the city. Popular markets in the city are known for a variety of goods. The Agodi Gate Market is unique for the sale of auto spare parts. Old Gbagi Market is home for machine tools. New Gbagi is reputed for the sale of clothing and household materials. Agbeni is famous for industrial goods and provisions. Ojaoba and Orita Mary markets are robust with agricultural produce and foodstuffs. Traditional attires and tie and dye materials and hand-woven clothes, leather wares, and traditional medicine are found at Oje Market. The new Dugbe Market is the nerve center of Ibadan City's transport network. It is therefore a very busy area with very heavy traffic. This is the most popular market in the city. Ancient Ibadan was reputed to be the city with 70 blacksmith shops. Blacksmithing is therefore a very popular vocation among the main Ibadan indigents. Other visible vocations are weaving of traditional clothes like ashoke, tailoring, and all sorts. Farmers in the city are given technological and moral assistance by the Institute of Tropical Agriculture (IITA) and Cocoa Research Institute, situated in Ibadan, for better agricultural produce. Ibadan is a multi-religious city where Islam, Christianity, and traditional religions are practiced side by side with tolerance. Ibadan is reputed for its rich cultural heritage, visible in its many traditional festivals with their attendant cultural elements of Bata music and dances.
Ibadan is the prime traditional festival, and then as in any other Yoruba town, also you have the Egungun Masquerade Festival, Odun Shauku, and so forth, and so forth.
Ibadan was said to be the city of 16 gates. These open gateways to Ibadan have contributed to the thriving commercial activities in the city. There is publicly operated transportation systems within the city in forms of bus services with private ownership and government assisted. The city is also linked to other parts of the country by rail and air. The ancient city has a number of firsts to its name. The first university in Nigeria, University of Ibadan, opened in 1948 has an inspiring history of being the alma mater of the first generation of Nigerian graduates. The university is home to the zoo in Ibadan. The first television station in Africa, WNTV, now NTA Ibadan, opened in 1959. It ushered in a golden era in television broadcasting in Nigeria. The first modern stadium in Nigeria, the Liberty Stadium, also opened in Ibadan in 1959. It has a capacity of 25,000 people. The Trans Wonderland Amusement Park is located off Bodija Road, close to the university. It is a popular destination for tourists and it draws large crowds of visitors on weekends and holidays. Ibadan, a city built on 7 rolling hills, is the proud home of the University College Hospital, UCH. These are unequaled legacies. The International Institute of Tropical Agriculture in Ibadan is endowed with a scenic presentation that is best experienced. It is on the Oyo Road, about 5 kilometers further down the university campus. The attractive grounds have guest chalets, a golf course, and several other recreation facilities. Being an old city, many old monuments and tourist attractions are visible within the precincts of the city. At Okeare, the highest point in Ibadan is the Bowers Tower. The popular Ogunpa River runs across the city. And on the historic Makpo Hill is the equally historic Makpo Hall, built in 1925. The hall was the headquarters of the Ibadan municipal government and the founding site for many political movements in Nigeria. Cocoa House is a 25-floor edifice located in the central business district of Ibadan. It remains the tallest building in the sprawling city. That Ibadan is predominantly a Yoruba settlement is reflected in the local cuisine. Pounded yam, popularly called iyan, is served in almost every home, hotel and restaurant. Amala is another local delicacy made from yam, plantain and cassava flour, served with vegetable soup and assorted meats. Generally, Ibadan city is a home of solid hospitality. There are many hotels all around the city. Premier Hotel is the flagship here. It is set on a hill, giving an excellent view of the city. Lafia Hotel is situated at Akpata Ganga, along Ibadan-Abeokuta Road, while D. Rovans Hotel, situated along the popular Ring Road, is also of international standard. These hotels and some others, like the Cocoa Dome restaurant at Cocoa House premises, operate specialized services, while an adventurous tourist can have a taste of the local cuisine in the many bukas that dot the city. Ibadan has remained the biggest city in West Africa, and its expansion and attraction have remained consistent. Kano, a city with a history of more than 1,000 years. An ancient city. Kano is also as modern as other cities.
Kano is one of the most ancient of Nigerian cities. It's founded over 1,000 years ago. And right from 1,000 years ago up to now, Kano has been a confluence of many cultures, of many peoples from all over Africa and from all over the Middle East.
Today, Kano is the capital of Kano State and currently the largest in northern Nigeria, with an estimated population of over 7 million people. It is bounded to the west by Kaduna, east by Borno, to the south by Kaduna and Bauchi, and to the north by the Niger Republic. Remarkably, the old Kano city is still well preserved with its traditional culture and Islamic characteristics. The old city was completely walled round to protect it from attack by neighboring states, because Kano was and still is a bustling and thriving center of commerce.
Kano is a dual city. We have the city and then the township. The old city is surrounded by the wall, which is entirely traditional, and then the modern one, the township. We have the Nasarawa, GRA, the Sabangari. For the migrants from the south, we have Tudunwada, Gogorwa, which was left for migrants from other parts of the north. And then the city continues to expand.
The ancient wall had 16 gates, and in spite of the ruins that have set in over the years, it remains a special feature in Kano's landscape. The wall has been reconstructed in certain areas in modern style with old architectural blending. Outside this ancient setting, however, is modernity.